Samastanko Namaskar, good morning. Honorable Chief Minister Sri Mohanty, Honorable Minister of Industries and Skill Development, Government of Odisha, Sri Sampath Charan Swaiji, Honorable Chief Secretary Odisha, Sri Manoj Ahuja, IAS, Additional Chief Secretary to Industries Department, Sri Hemant Sharma, IAS, Director General DRDO, Sri Binoy Kumar Das, Mahoday, Industry Captains on the stage, Board of Directors of UCCI, UCCI members, industry leaders, academia, students, and members of media. A very warm welcome to you to the Samruddha Odisha 2036 Conclave. Ladies and gentlemen, once again a very good morning to all of you. On behalf of UCCI, it is my proud privilege and great honor to welcome you all to this Samruddha Odisha 2036 two-day conclave. Your presence this morning, Honorable Chief Minister, gives this platform its true purpose. It sends out a message that we are united in shaping a more ambitious, more resilient, and more future-ready Odisha. Over the past few months, since the new government assumed office, something remarkable has been happening. Not only has the pace of decision-making accelerated, but there is a renewed energy and clarity in the way of long-term economic goals are being pursued. Within industry circles, there is a growing confidence, a belief that Odisha has entered a new decade of opportunity. That is our movement. UCCIL has always believed that development is not driven by institutions alone. It is driven by collaborations. We see ourselves not just as an industry chamber, but as a platform of partnership connecting policymakers, entrepreneurs, technologists, and investors so that ideas turn into action and action into impact. What makes Samruddha Odisha 2036 special is that today, for the first time under this administration, the entire ecosystem, government, industry, academia, and financial institutions is seated together to shape a unified roadmap for Odisha's next decade of growth. This conclave is not just an event, it is the beginning of a coordinated journey toward the Odisha we wish to see by 2036. Over the next 2 days, we will discuss opportunities across some of the most decisive growth sectors of our time. Aerospace and defense manufacturing, that is, Government of Odisha is actively promoting aerospace and defense manufacturing. Ports and inland waterways, it is necessary so that our mining metal sector actually progress and develops. So logistics infrastructure is most important. MSME competitiveness, it is very dear to us. MSME is actually core value for the UCCI as it is primarily a body of MSMEs. So we see a vibrant MSME ecosystem developing by the next 10 years' time because so much of investment in it has come in the last Utkarsh Odisha, and out of that almost more than 2 lakh crore have been grounded. For that we also need to develop the downstream industries, ancillary industries, and there itself MSME can play a part, the local businesses, local entrepreneurs, and in that context, Honorable Chief Minister is here and the entire administration is here, I would like to propose that for MSME at least for 5 years, if government can exempt all the clearances, then it will be a great thing for the MSME sector. They can focus on actual putting of their plants, putting of their investments. Then after 5 years time, they will come into the regime of all the clearances. This is a proposal which is very dear to our UCCI for the MSME ecosystem to improve, and I am aware that some of the states are also doing this. So it is a request, Honorable Chief Minister, sir, please consider this system, this exemption of clearances for 5 years for MSME sector. For new areas like semiconductor and artificial intelligence. Actually, the Honorable Chief Minister is very passionate about semiconductor, shipbuilding. When I went to him, he was talking about this, that these are the new areas that is coming to Odisha, that will save the future of Odisha. So on that also, we have kept one dedicated session today, and that is very important to us also. Agriculture, food processing is also important. Mine, metal is core to our Samruddha Odisha aspirations. So that will be also discussed. So these are not merely sectoral conversations. They are the pillars of Odisha's emerging industrial identity. As we begin, allow me to underline five themes that will decide or decisive for Odisha's future. First, Odisha today enjoys a rare harmony, political will, administrative clarity, and industry readiness. This alignment is powerful and sustaining. It will accelerate development like never before. Second, Odisha must now move from participation to leadership, whether in metal, downstream industries, strategic manufacturing, food processing, or emerging technologies. We have the talent, the resources, and the capability to lead at the national scale. Third, MSME must become engines of scale. Cluster development, credit access, technology adoption, and skilling need to move from supportive to transformative. Fourth, talent will define competitiveness. If we want to lead in semiconductors, AI, and advanced manufacturing, we must create an education to industry pipeline that grows rapidly and consistently. And finally, the world must see the Odisha that we see today. Confident, capable, investment ready, and full of purpose, wants to story, deserves to travel nationally and globally. Because perception accelerates investment. In a short while, we will also be unveiling the Samruddha Odisha 2036 souvenir and the UCCI EY knowledge report, documents created to guide information, action, inspire partnerships, and help us think with a long-term horizon. At its core, Samruddha Odisha 2036 is a part of the larger national commitment to Viksit Bharat 2047. Our ambition is simple and powerful. Convert ideas into strategy, strategy into investment, and investment into jobs, opportunity and prosperity for every citizen of Odisha. Before closing, ମୁଁ ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କ ସମ୍ମୁଖରେ ମୁଖ୍ୟମନ୍ତ୍ରୀଙ୍କୁ ପୁଣି ଥରେ ସ୍ୱାଗତ କରିବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ଏବଂ ଏଇଠି ଆପଣମାନଙ୍କୁ ମନେ ପକାଇ ଦେବାକୁ ଚାହୁଁଛି ଯେ ଗତ ବର୍ଷ ଯେତେବେଳେ ମାନ୍ୟବର ମୁଖ୍ୟମନ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଓଡ଼ିଶାର ରାଜ୍ୟଭାର ସମ୍ଭାଳିଥିଲେ, ଜଷ୍ଟ ତା ପରେ ପରେ ଆମେ ଅଗଷ୍ଟ ମାସର ଶେଷ ସପ୍ତାହରେ ଏଠି ଆମେ ଆମର ରିସର୍ଜେଣ୍ଟ ଓଡ଼ିଶା କାର୍ଯ୍ୟକ୍ରମ 3 ଦିନିଆ ସମ୍ମିଳନୀ ଆମେ ଅର୍ଗାନାଇଜ୍ କରିଥିଲୁ, ଯେଉଁଥିରେ କି ମୁଖ୍ୟମନ୍ତ୍ରୀ ଆସିଥିଲେ। ଯେତେବେଳେ ମୁଖ୍ୟମନ୍ତ୍ରୀଙ୍କ ପାଖକୁ ମୁଁ ଯାଇଥିଲି, ମୁଁ ଆଉ ଆମର ବ୍ରହ୍ମାବାବୁ ସେତେବେଳର ପ୍ରେସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ଯାଇଥିଲୁ। से सेतबेले आमर आसेम्बली चली मुख्यमंत्री कहले मु अध घंटा रु अधिक टाइम दे पारिबे नाही जेहेतु आसेम्बली कार्यक्रम चली आमे कहलु ना सेतिकरे आमे खुशी आपण अध घंटा टाइम दियंतु किंतु जो दिन आमर इनागुरेशन थिला माननीय मुख्यमंत्री आसिले अध घंटा कौन 2.5 घंटा समय हमको देले एठी आम सांगरे से रही आम कथा बुझिले आपण को दिग्दर्शन देले एवं आमर जो एग्जिबिशन होता ताको बुली देखले तेणु तो जना पड़ुची जे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री आमर उत्कल चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स इंडस्ट्री प्रति श्रद्धा एवं ओडिशार प्रगति पाई तांकर जो प्रतिबद्धता रही ता एथिरो जड़ जड़ हो देखा जाउची मु पुणी थे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री को आज कार्यक्रम को स्वागत करुच्ची मु तांको सहित तांको मंत्रिमंडल साथी आमर युव मंत्री श्रीयुत संपत चरण स्वाई जे कि आमर इंडस्ट्री एवं स्किल डेवलपमेंट मंत्री अच्छंती तांकर मुख्यमंत्री जो दिग्दर्शन रे समृद्ध ओडिशा 2036 को आगे जीवा पाई जो सी आगे आग धाड़ी योद्धा हिसाब से बाहरी सी आमर इंडस्ट्री मिनिस्टर संपत चरण स्वाई सब बेले आमको सी आम साथ अच्छा तेणु आउ थे ये कार्यक्रम स्वागत करुच्ची आम सहित अच्छा आमर चीफ सेक्रेटरी मनोज आहूजा सर एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन मुख्य हिसाब से आम जिते जहाँ चाहूँ पाखक अपॉइंटमेंट मागिचु सी आमको ऑडियंस देइचंती एवं सब बेले आमको उपदेश देइचंती केमती राज्य रे आमर इंडस्ट्रियलाइजेशन हो पारिबो सुविधा रे यही सब कंप्लायंसेस को केमती स्ट्रीमलाइन करी हबो ता विषय रे आमको दिग्दर्शन देइचंती आम साथी अच्छी जिते जहाँ को विषय जिते कहले भी कम हम एडिशनल चीफ सेक्रेटरी इंडस्ट्री श्री हेमंत कुमार शर्मा साहेब आज जो ये 2 दिनिया कार्यक्रम होउची मु कहि तार मुख्य सूत्रधार हेले श्री हेमंत शर्मा सर सी आमको डाकिकी ए विषय डिस्कसन करते कहते आपण मैंने आर वर्ष करते ए वर्षटा कहीं खाली चढ़ुंट आपण ओडिशार सब लार्जेस्ट चैम्बर तेणु आपण गोटे ऑर्गेनाइज करंतु आमे तांको कथार हाँ भरिक आरंभ करूँ एवं पूरा थ्रू आउट दिस जर्नी लास्ट 2 months जिते चाहूँ दिन राति सी आमको यापर दिग्दर्शन देइचंती गाइडेंस देइचंती अपॉइंटमेंट दरकार नहीं जिते आम चाहूँ सीधा जाकि जस्ट वॉक इन कर एवं आम निश्चित भाव जी कहि आपण सम्मुखें तांकर लीडरशिप रे मुख्यमंत्री गाइडेंस रे आमे 2036 आड़ को जो बढ़ुचु समृद्ध ओडिशा हेबापाई एवं विकसित भारतर एक पार्टनर हेबापाई से तांकर योगदान निश्चित भाव में अधिक रहिबो वो स्टेज रे थिबा हम समस्त इंडस्ट्री लीडर अच्छंती जो माने हमर मिस्टर चंद्रू अच्छंती वेदांतर सीईओ शशिशेखर महांती एसआर मेट्रो सीईओ अच्छंती एमडी अच्छंती एवं पंकज बाबू अच्छंती जे आमर एमजीएम मिनरल्स रो सीएमडी एवं ओसीए प्रेसिडेंट एवं अन्य जो माने आमर इंडस्ट्री रो कर्णधार माने अच्छंती स्टेज उपरे तांको मध्य स्वागत करूची स्टेज रे बस्ती आमर बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स रो समस्त मेंबर उत्कल चैम्बर ऑफ कॉमर्स रो तांको स्वागत करूची स्टेज बाहर बसिथिबा आमर समस्त डिग्निटरीज इनवाइटीज इंडस्ट्री लीडर्स एवं एक्सपर्ट्स एकेडेमिया स्टूडेंट्स मीडिया पर्सन्स समस्त थे स्वागत करके मोर वक्तव्य को ये सांग करुच्ची धन्यवाद धन्यवाद।